Pixel Gun 3D is coming to Steam PC. It's not going to be one of those Android emulated versions. It is going to be full support for PC players. This is the biggest announcement in the last 10 years of Pixel Gun 3D. Today in this video, I want to keep you all updated with what this means, how this can be very positive for the Pixel Gun 3D community, but if it is done wrong, it can be very dangerous and in fact ruin this game completely. Welcome everyone, my name is Echo and I am here keeping you all updated. For those of you that don't know me, I have been playing Pixel Gun 3D since 2016/2017. A very, very long time. Now, this all started a couple of days ago on social media. You may have seen Pixel Gun 3D releasing images like this. It's a crossword. Obviously, there is going to be one final word that we are looking for. So it was like beat, egg, arena, melee. Everyone's like, what's the point in this? Anyway, the most recent one and the complete word was this. It was, we did it, spam, beat, egg, arena, and melee. But if you spell this word downwards, it spells Steam. Now, of course, the word Steam was referring to Steam PC, which is a platform where you can download PC-related games. A lot of people were still really confused about this. We were then given an even bigger bombshell dropped on us by Legion, who is one of the Pixel Gun 3D game developers, who just dropped this in general in the Discord page and was like, I'm just going to leave this here. And it was a screenshot of Steam PC with Pixel Gun 3D PC Edition. Now, this is the image that he shared with us, and it says developer is Cubic Games Studio, which of course is the developers of Pixel Gun 3D. And then it had a release date, which was reportedly the 20th of December, 2023. Now, I just want to put it out there. That is not the confirmed date. If it is, it was leaked. However, they have recently updated the Steam page to announcement will be made soon. It's either going to be towards the end of this year or in fact, early 2024. Now, with that being said, if you cast your memories back to 2022, the first video I made in 2022 was this one, where Pixel Gun actually announced Pixel Gun 3D PC Edition. Later on down the line, they deleted the announcement and everyone was like, wait, what? You literally announced it. Anyway, it's taken this long, 2 years, maybe even longer, for it to finally be happening. The same day, we were given the official announcement from Apexy, who said, breaking news at everyone. The Pixel Gun 3D page has arrived on Steam. This means you can enjoy Pixel Gun shootouts on your PC soon. There are lots of exciting news ahead, so add Pixel Gun 3D to your wish list, follow the news, and be the first to know the game release dates and other details. Get ready for thrilling battles in Pixel Gun 3D PC Edition, and of course, they left a link. I'll leave the link down below in case you guys want to check it out, but we're going to review it and check it out in today's video. Let's do that. This is the official Steam page. It's store.steampowered.com. The link is down below for you guys to go directly where you need to. But in the search bar, if you type in Pixel Gun 3D, you'll see it's right at the top. Now let's tap on this. Of course, they do have a trailer available indicating what this game is. And we do have a bunch of screenshots, again, showing what Pixel Gun 3D is all about. Because there's going to be a lot of people who play PC who have never played Pixel Gun 3D in their life. Now, this is going to bring a whole entire new community to Pixel Gun 3D. As of right now, it does say planned release date to be announced. We did see a preview of apparently it's December of 2023. Could have been a placeholder, could have been the official date. But considering they've made the announcement already, I actually think this is a lot closer than we actually think. Now, if we scroll down, there is no price of this. I imagine this is going to be completely free. The exact same as the mobile version. Doesn't make sense to make this paid on PC and then free for mobile users. Now, again, it just explains a lot of detail about what this game is. Down below, we do have the system requirements, Windows 10 or 11, 64, Intel Core i5, and then you've got memory 4 GB of RAM. the specs for this are actually not that high. These are your recommended, and the recommended are GeForce GTX 600. So hopefully there's going to be some form of graphics update for PC players. But things get a little bit more interesting because, of course, it explains what Pixel Gun 3D is. Hopefully they haven't removed it in the time of me recording today's video. Gadgets. I noticed something very interesting to do with the gadget. So if we open this up in a brand new tab, you'll know here that this gadget is looking new. There's so many gadgets inside of here that I haven't seen. The resurrection was there as well. They have other gadgets available within this screenshot that are currently not available in Pixel Gun 3D. And this is kind of ironic because, again, if you follow Pixel Gun 3D on social media or you follow them in their Discord page, they've been talking a lot about gadgets recently. So it's quite possible we might see the release of more gadgets in Pixel Gun 3D. I can't actually pause this image, so I'm just going to take a screenshot and show you guys. So according to Pixel Gun 3D on their Steam page, this rocket ability, which we know is a perfect module combination, is actually a gadget for the PC version. I've also noticed the resurrection, the potion. Was that an old one? I can't remember. This is definitely new. This is definitely something I have not seen before. And this over here is also something I actually have not seen before. Another one I also noticed was this one right here. So potentially we could be seeing 3 new gadgets introduced to Pixel Gun 3D. So I thought that was a nice little touch there. I'll be honest with you, I'm very excited about this. And if it is done correctly, this could be huge for all players, whether you play on iOS, Android, or even PC. I do have some concerns and I do have some questions. I'm pretty sure you guys have some questions. Good. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. I'll send this video over to the developers. Hopefully they're going to watch it and hopefully they can create a frequently asked questions section. They need to be incredibly transparent about this because, again, this could make or break Pixel Gun 3D. What kind of questions do I have? What kind of questions do you guys have? So I wrote down a couple of things that I want to talk about in today's video. The first thing you guys have been talking about since this announcement is account transferring. Now, as you guys know, in Pixel Gun 3D, if you own an iOS device, you cannot transfer your account from iOS to Android. You cannot transfer your account from Android to iOS. It is so frustrating, especially if you had an iOS device previously and then you move to Android, you have to start again. Pixel Gun, in that sense, is incredibly outdated. Now, there is no doubt going to be people who play on phones and tablets right now that will probably want to play on the PC version. So the biggest question I think the community has right now is, can we transfer our account? Is our data going to transfer between iOS, Android, and PC? Now, there has been no official announcement about this, and I can tell you that this is a hot topic between creators and the developers. It looks like they're not sharing any information about this, but there is rumors that account transferring is definitely going to be a thing. Now, the only problem we have with this is there's highly likely going to be an increase of sold accounts, which means there's more than likely going to be an increase of sold modded accounts. And that brings me on to the next question. And this is a very big problem for Pixel Gun 3D. And this is no offense to the developers because I think they're great people, but your security sucks. We've seen it over the past 1 year, how vulnerable Pixel Gun 3D is to hackers, cheaters, glitches, modified accounts, and so much more. It's already a big problem for iOS and Android. Now, when Pixel Gun 3D becomes established on PC, it's going to be an even bigger problem. It is a known fact that hackers are 10 times worse on PC. You see it in CSGO, you see it in Call of Duty, you see it in Fortnite, you see it in Apex. Hacks are just so much easier to make and to sell and to get a hold of on PC. So the biggest problem there is that Pixel Gun definitely has to update their security. I actually don't think they have a valid anti-cheat. It doesn't pick up these modded accounts. It doesn't pick up these hackers and these cheaters. So if we have a problem with it right now on iOS and Android, how much of a problem is it going to be when it comes to PC? And that's a very big concern. Something else I took the time to ask Legion, and you can see my comment here. I was like, holy cow, when he made this announcement. I was like, okay, so a few questions. Is this crossplay with mobile? If so, can it be turned off? Now, what I do want to say here before I show you guys what he did say to me, this game is still being developed and nothing is concrete. This is just an indication of the direction they're hoping to go with when it comes to iOS and Android and PC players playing together. He said, it is in early stages of development. We are still discussing about crossplay. On the one hand, players will definitely want to play together being on different platforms. On the other hand, players with PC controls should not be allowed on the servers of the mobile version. Most likely, you'll be able to join from mobile version on the PC servers, but not vice versa. I can say for sure that in case of full crossplay support, you will be able to disable it if you want. But once again, it is still at the stage of discussion. There is no final decision. Now, in case you guys do not know, Pixel Gun 3D, iOS and Android is crossplay. If you're on iOS and your friends on Android, you can join the same server. You can be in the same clan. You can play together. Now, this is no offense to mobile players, but if keyboard players are introduced to the mobile servers, you're going to get absolutely schooled. It's possible right now on Minecraft. You have Minecraft Bedrock players, keyboard and mouse, joining the mobile servers in survival games, Skywars. They get absolutely ripped apart. It's just it's no offense to mobile players, but it's a lot harder to control mobile versus a keyboard and mouse. So I really like this, by the way, because if mobile players do want to join PC servers and test their skill, they can do their best at killing them and trying to win a game. And I really like that. However, the PC players can't just actively join the mobile servers and destroy everyone, because it just totally wouldn't be fair. Now, granted, at the start, mobile players would probably do really well because there might not be an established Pixel Gun PC community right at the start. So yeah, in terms of crossplay, iOS and Android could join PC, but PC players couldn't join iOS and Android. But there was actually still no confirmation if they're going to make it where they can play together, or if mobile servers are just going to be together and PC servers are going to be on their own. And that's all I have for you in today's video. This is huge news. Either towards the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024, Pixel Gun 3D will be fully supported on PC. If you made it this far in today's video, let me know in the comments section and leave a question. If you have any questions for the developers, leave it in the comments section. Have a wonderful day.